Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today, inshallah, we will talk about compounds and 3 groups of compounds we have. We will use it every day. That is acid, base, and natural. Acid, base, and natural. You can see that acid, base, and natural. Okay, that is the 3 groups of the compounds. We will use it every day. Acid, base, and natural. If you look over here, guys, we can divide this chart down here into 2 sides. Okay, the left side and the right side, or the east and west. Okay, now the left side here, all that are acids, and we start from milk and ends with the stomach acid, and we have another stomach acid. Okay, and also we have lemon, grapes, tomato, banana. All of that are acids. But some of them will be weak acid, like milk, like tomato. Some of them will be strong acid, like lemon, like acid in your stomach, like others. Okay, now that is strong and weak acid. In other hand, you can see that here we have weak acid, like egg, like soup, and we have also strong acid, like cleaners. Your mother sometimes use it to clean the floor or glass or like that. Okay, now that is base. That is base. I said acid, I'm sorry, by mistake. That is base. Okay, now we have weak base like egg, soup, and we have strong base like cleaners. Your mother use it sometimes. Okay, now, but in the middle we have natural. What the meaning of natural? Natural, it means not strong, not acid, not base, neither acid nor base. That is natural, like water, like salt. All that are natural. Okay, neither acid nor base. That is natural. Okay, again we have acid, base, and the natural. Acid, we have some weak acid and strong acid, and other hand we have weak base and strong base. Okay, now the big question is, how can we know that is acid or base? How can we know? Suppose that here we have any material. We have liquid here, and I don't know what is this liquid. Okay, and I don't know what is this liquid. That is acid or base, or what is that? I don't know. How can I know that is acid or base? I will test it, but sometimes it will be dangerous to test it, because maybe it will be a strong acid and maybe it will kill you if you test it. Okay, because don't test any material you don't know. Okay, now this one is a liquid and I don't know what is that. That is acid or base. How can I know? I will know by using something called litmus paper. Look over in your book, please. Can you see that here we have 2 kinds of papers? That is called litmus paper. That is called litmus paper. Now this litmus paper, we will use it to check about acid and base. How can we use it? At the beginning, guys, this not normal blue and red one. Okay, you can see that here we have 2 different colors, the blue paper and the red paper. Okay, but of course this not normal blue paper and normal red paper. Of course, no. This is a special paper. We have dye inside it. Okay, we have dye inside it. By these papers, we can use it to check about acid and base. How? That is the normal liquid. We do not have what is that. Okay, now we will get the 2 litmus papers, the red one, okay, and the blue one, okay, and put both of them in this liquid. Okay, the blue one, okay, and the red one. Look over, okay, and the red one. If the blue one turns to red, if the blue one turns to red, now turns to red, it means that is acid. Okay, it means that is acid. If this one turns to red, it means acid. Focus in this word, please, guys. Okay, if this one turns to red, it will become acid. What about another liquid? Okay, and I will use also the same 2 papers here, the blue one and the red one, in this liquid like that. Okay, and now the red one become blue, turns to blue. Okay, when this one turns to blue, it will become base. Okay, it will become base. Okay, guys, now this base, can you see that here? Base turns to blue. Okay, turns to blue base. Suppose that, guys, we have another liquid, and also I don't know what is this liquid. Okay, and I will use the same papers, the blue one and the red one, the blue one and the red one, and nothing changed for both. It will become what? Acid or base or another thing. Now my question again, now this blue and red litmus paper not a change color. Okay, it will become what? What do you think? Look over this video, guys, to understand more about the acid and base. How can we use the litmus paper to check about acid and base? Okay.
Now you get red litmus paper and blue litmus paper, and I'll show you why you need both in a second. And we're going to stick to the 3 chemicals that we have been working with all along. Over here we have bicarbonate of soda, which has been diluted in water. We have lemon juice, which has also been slightly diluted in water. And speaking of water, here is water. So when we're testing these liquids, we need to use both the red and the blue litmus paper, as you can see over here. And the reason for that is the following. When you put blue litmus paper into a base and you pull it out, the blue litmus paper remains blue. So I was thinking of it as the 3 B's. Blue, base, blue. Does it make any sense? The blue remained blue, therefore it is a base. Hope that makes sense. When you put the red litmus paper in and you pull it out, the red litmus paper turns blue as well. Remember, blue base. And therefore we can tell that bicarbonate of soda is in fact a base. Moving on to lemon juice.
Okay, and when he use the red one, the red is still red, and the blue one become red, okay, that is acid, and at the end nothing will change with the red and with the blue, that is the natural. Okay, now that is this. Also the picture explain for you litmus paper. Okay, now which one acid and which one blue, which one base? What do you think? Which one acid, which one base? When I ask about base, search for the blue word. When you see the blue word, it will become base. When you see the red, it will become acid. Now turn to blue, base. Turn to red, acid. Okay, guys, now here you can see that the weak acids, sometimes like lemon, we have sour taste, like weak acids like lemon. But strong acid don't taste any liquid you don't know. Don't taste any substance you don't know, because the strong acid can burn skin, can dissolve metals. It's very, very dangerous. Okay, but in general, the lemon has this taste is sour. Okay, complete. Okay, guys, now here the base also we have. Excuse me. Now we have also in the base we have a weak base and the strong base. The weak base is sometimes you can find it into the bread or like that, and the taste it will be bitter. And the strong bases you can find into the cleaners. Your mother sometimes use it in to clean the glass or to clean the floor, and that is strong bases. Okay, and this is strong base, very dangerous. Okay, thanks a lot, Muaz. Okay, be careful for this part, guys. Now, never taste any substance. Never taste. How can we know, mister, that is acid or base or natural? By using litmus paper. Okay, don't taste. Okay, but in general, we have some acids. It's very famous, like lemon, like tomato. Okay, and you can feel that the taste is sour. Okay. But anyways, don't taste, because the strong acid and base is very dangerous. Complete, Omar. Important point, guys. Now, when the acid and base react with each other, okay, when the acid and base react with each other, they will form salt and water. Now, when the acid react with base, okay, now form a new compound, form salt and water. And the salt here, guys, not means table salt. Any substance, it will be solid and it become from acid and base, that is called salt. It means that, guys, we have different kinds of salt. Salt here not means that table salt. Okay, now, but anyways, now when the acid and base will combine together, they will make salt and water. Okay, now they are natural, guys. Now we have chemical reaction between acid and base to form natural. Salt and water, they are natural. Okay, now focus in this point. This is very important. Now acid and base react with each other to make it natural. Okay, now, okay, guys, now if you look over here for these numbers down in this picture, you can understand more about acid and base, weak or strong. Okay, when we have 0 or 3 or like that, now this 0 and 1, that is okay, and the 7, it means natural in the middle. 14, it means strong base. Okay, now that is something called pH. You will take it inshallah after that, but this is called pH. By these numbers, we can understand more about acid and base, strong or weak. Okay, when we have 8, 9, 10, weak base, 12, 13, 14, strong base. Okay, the same thing. 6, 5, 4, weak acid. 3, 2, 1, 0, strong acid. Okay, but of course in levels. Okay, not really strong like 0 and like that. Okay, guys, now that is the acid and base. I hope you understand. I hope you enjoy. Thanks a lot for listening. If you still have a question, you can ask me in WhatsApp.